Hello, my lovely little morning doves. So, first things first, let's address the elephant in the room. Yeah, I cut all my hair off. And by I cut all my hair off, I mean Haven cut all my hair off because I'm too cheap to pay for someone to actually do it professionally. And to be honest, Haven did a pretty damn good job anyways, so win-win. Yeah, I decided it was time for something new. I've never had super short hair before, and I gotta say, I love it. I feel super awesome, and I love this hair, so yeah. Okay, no, going in alfalfa. If you guys would like to see the getting ready for this video and you haven't already, it should go up before this one, but I did a get ready with me video where I showed like just my general daily routine. I say daily, it was just my routine for getting ready to film a video. Except for I was using a speech jammer the entire time, so it's basically just a stuttering mess of me not being able to talk while I do my makeup. It's pretty funny. I had a really good time making it, so if you would like to see that, I'll try to put a little, you know, one of those little things that pops up on your screen. Let's get on to my 10 goth cliches. Now I am going to try and stick in the realm of like goth, not just alternative subcultures, because I tend to find myself falling into a variety. I like a lot of like metal things. I tend to like metal music more than goth music, but I still listen to goth music. So yeah, I'm sticking to like cliches that fall into the realm of gothic and like which ones I kind of generally adhere to. Number 1, I dye my hair black. Now, for me, it's not a huge deal to dye my hair black because this right here is my natural hair. When it's short, it really looks black. My eyelashes grow in black, my eyebrows grow in black, all my hair is basically black. But when my hair on my head grows out, that's when you start to notice that it's actually a very deep brown. And in the sun, it even has kind of like an auburn look to it. But I've been dyeing my hair for years, since like sophomore year of college, so any of my longer hair that looks nice and dark and jet black, that's just because she dyes it black, 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 number 1. I like typo negative. Red contacts, black lips is a favorite look of mine. I really like the look. I wear these red contacts out just as like a general I'm feeling like wearing red contacts kind of day. They were not bought for a costume. I bought them because I wanted to have red eyes, because I like feeling kind of spooky, having big, wide circle lenses, and black lipstick I think is one of the most pretty colors. I think it looks really nice. I like the contrast with my dark hair and my dark eyes and my dark lips. I think it's really pretty. So generally, I only ever wear black or deep red lipstick. Of course, I have tons of colors. I love to play with makeup, but that's my favorite. My favorite look. Smoky, dark eyes, red irises, black lips. Number 3, I am a very morbid person. I'm a bit obsessive with like death culture. I collect dead things, and when I say I collect dead things, I go farther than most of your average goth collectors who are like, oh, I really like to like go out and get like specimens and like buy things and whatever. If I see something dead on the street and it's legal, I'm probably going to pick it up. I used to carry rubber gloves and bags in my car so that I could pick up roadkill. I have done taxidermy, which I swear I've promised it before, but you will eventually see on this channel. I have done taxidermy and I have more taxidermy to do. I do terrariums with like mummified specimens, including mice, and I have mummified frogs. I like to preserve insects, so I pick up butterflies when I find them. I cut this heart out of a cat. It is currently setting in formalin. And once it has kind of properly set up, it will be moved into alcohol. But yeah, just dead things everywhere. My whole room is just like a crypt for dead animals. and hopefully one day dead people. And I say that in such a cheery way. I would like to collect human specimens as well, and I am always just looking for more stuff, so. Number 4, along the same lines, everything in my life is decorated with Halloween decor. Like, I do my own personal artwork, and that's pretty morbid as well most of the time, or like kind of Halloween themed, but like most goths, I find that the fall season is the best time to get home decor, because I want skulls and bats and pretty dark roses and lace and cobwebby looking things, and so yeah, my room is full of that kind of stuff. Neither of these will be up to date, but I do have 2 tour my room videos that if you'd like to see like the type of things that I decorate with, once again, I will link them. Number 5. I have quite an extensive collection of thrifted skirts and blouses, and I own a couple of corsets and parasols, lots of lacy things and velvet, beautiful textures to mix and match, because like a lot of goths, I love Victorian and more like old-fashioned styles. I like to wear long flowy skirts in the summertime and pretty blouses that lace up the neck, things with lace and round sunglasses, and I have a lace parasol and I have a regular parasol that's not lace because it's like my casual parasol, you know. Black boots, so many black boots. All I wear is black boots. Could you not? Yeah, so definitely kind of, besides beyond wearing black on a day-to-day basis, even when I'm going to work and it's just like jeans, boots, t-shirt, tank top, whatever, it's black. If I do throw color into my wardrobe, it's red or some variation of red orange or maroon or whatever, but generally stays within those realms. Number 6, I am a horror addict. I am just obsessed with horror movies. I love bad horror movies, I love good horror movies. I have so many to catch up on because like there are just tons of classics that I have yet to see, but I also like these like new kind of independent horror films and like dark like gothic films. I love horror literature. I really like the classics. Stephen King's Pet Sematary was like the first book that like legit gave me chills. I even have a jacket that is just a testament to all of the horror things that I love. And I say horror loosely here because my jacket is also just like a dark gothic based movies that I like The Craft and The Crow and Labyrinth and Donnie Darko and The Babadook and Evil Dead and all the good things. So yeah, I'm a big junkie of dark gothic film and literature. Number 7, body mods. I'm a big fan of body modification like many alternative people are, and my tattoos, which I will attempt to show you besides this one, says find your art. One of my teachers in school wrote this in my yearbook and like it meant a lot. So that was my first tattoo. My other 2 tattoos, very gothic. One is a little witchy cat, which you will see right here, and the other is a little ghost, which you will see right here. I think they're adorable, and I can't wait to get more tattoos because these 3 are just not enough to... Look at this. Look at all this boring skin with nothing on it. It needs to be more exciting. On the same note, piercings. I have 8 piercings currently. 5 in my ears? Wait a minute. 6 in my ears? Right, sorry, I just added this one, so I'm like kind of scattered. I have 8 piercings. 6 in my ears, 1 in my lip, 1 in my belly button, which like, I don't feel like standing up to show you. I've done all of them myself except for the first 2, which I got in 4th grade, you know, at Claire's. Yeah, kind of along the lines of the whole Haven cutting my hair thing, I also found out in college that it's really easy to put a hole in yourself, which I would not advise unless you are strong of will and pain tolerance, and also do some research beforehand. Like I know it's still not a great idea to do things like that at home, but like I did do a lot of research before doing any of my own piercings. But yes, I did pierce my own lip and my own stomach. Haven helped with that one too. 2 hands are not enough to pierce your own belly button. I found that out too late. But yeah, so big on body modifications. I think that all body mods are really cool. Yeah, I've always been like kind of fascinated by the whole like subculture and like how far people will take it, and I definitely would like to get into more of it. And I even recently got a tattoo machine because I kind of want to mess around with it and see if maybe that's something I want to pursue, because I really like drawing and I really like making people look cooler, and I feel like those two things go together really well in the form of tattooing. Yeah. Number 8, I consider myself a DIY queen. I DIY everything. Made this choker. Chokers are like the easiest. All you have to do is find some kind of trim or lace or whatever this is and just get one of those snap buttons and sew it on there, and like bam, it's a choker. Everything is a choker. Put a snap button on it, it's a choker now. This whole jacket takes out entire camera setup. I painted every single patch. I put every single stud in by hand until my fingers were sore and bleeding. I have a problem. This jacket probably already weighs like 5 pounds, and I just ordered 200 more studs to put into it because it's never enough. I'm constantly shredding my shirts. I'm constantly painting my clothing and just knitting and sewing and just doing stuff like that. It's a huge part of the scene. I think that, you know, a lot of punk culture, and then after that goth culture really started with, you know, there wasn't like these brands that would cater to our sense of style, so you made it yourself. And I'm very, very pro DIY. I think it is a great way to kind of be really personalized with your clothing, and it's the coolest thing when someone's like, oh dude, that coat is super cool, and you can be like, I did it all myself, whoa, and like feel really proud and stuff. So number 9, incense, candles, and perfume. I am a collector of all these things. I really like scented candles. I love incense. It is beautiful, smoky, and it really makes me like think back to the time that I was in Bali. So it can be very nostalgic for me, especially opium incense, and also perfumes. I have, again, made videos. I feel like this is just like a video of me being like, I made a video about this. I've made a video reviewing some gothic perfumes that were just absolutely lovely. I love things that smell kind of dark and musky and pretty and like tea or spices and herbs, and there's just a lot of really beautiful gothic perfumes out there that can really evoke senses of like autumnal, like holiday season, dark nights, and spooky towers and that shit. Love that stuff. So yes, smelling goth, very important. And number 10, probably what most people would start with in this type of a cliche tag, my music tastes. Now, I have mentioned in my previous video, in my ungoth confessions video, that I did not start off in goth music, and I very much am still not super into goth music, but I do love like new wave. Depeche Mode is one of my biggest like favorite bands, favoritist. They're my favoritist band. I love Depeche Mode. I went and saw them in concert. I have a Depeche Mode t-shirt and a bunch of their cassettes because yeah, I have a Walkman. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I absolutely love Depeche Mode, and I do listen to The Cure and Bauhaus and Susie and the Banshees. So yeah, I do listen to a lot of gothic music, but it's not like the only thing I listen to, which is why I kind of save that for last, because it's not like the most cliche thing I'm into in terms of the gothic subculture. So I hope you don't mind me kind of sputtering my way through that. I think that speech jammer like jammed my brain because I've just been like kind of spaced out ever since I used it. I can't think straight anymore. I really enjoyed making this video. Definitely go watch the video before where I used a speech jammer while I tried to do my makeup and do a get ready with me. It was really fun and really annoying. And I think just like, get a fucking muffler. let me know if you guys like this video, if you agree with some of these things, or disagree with some of these things, or want to call me a poser, because like we all know, real actual poser. Or if you just want to see something else, let me know in the comments below. I love talking to you guys, love interacting with you guys, and I definitely want to know what you think about these subjects, because it's very interesting to kind of talk about what is like elitism and what is like real gothness, true goth. Is there such a thing? Let me know. I will see you guys in the next one, and I hope you have a wonderful week and or weekend. Bye!